Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Dun 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 Season 2, Episode 5. I'm very excited for today's episode as usual because last week's episode was especially good. I really loved it, and this week it's called We Can All Stay There Together. Before I jump into the reaction, apparently my cat doesn't want to be here for that. Bye! I literally think the moment that I start talking, she's like, I can't take a nap here. Bye. So before we get into the reaction, I just want to let you know that I will be streaming on Twitch this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be starting at 3 p.m. South African Standard Time tomorrow, and Saturday and Sunday I'll be starting at 1 p.m. South African Standard Time. So just to let you know, some things I'll be reacting to is Soul Eater episode 6 to 9. No, probably 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 too. Sakamoto Days, the 2 new episodes. I will be doing some bonus Dragon Ball Z content. I actually finished last weekend. And I want to react to the Toriko One Piece Dragon Ball Z collab episode, some AMVs and just other fun things. Kaiju number 8. And then on Sunday, Modru is sponsoring Shin Godzilla. And there will be more stuff on Sunday. But for now, let's jump in. You can find the schedule link. So you can find a link in the description. I don't know that my schedule is on here, but I should make a plan so that you can see my schedule. I know that my schedule is on Twitch, so but it should be here at the top somewhere, so we'll see. Thank you for joining. I hope you had a lovely July. It's already gone, so make the best of August. Time is flying. Taking hold of the strange dark soils to unleash as a rainbow. Damn! What they're trying to, help him make peace and move on, but I don't think it's working. I love it. Hot pot? Nabe? I'm not sure. Wow. Eggies. Yeah, potato? What is that? What is that? Everything looks very good though. Very good.
なんで今回私を呼ばなかったのよ。リーダーは私でしょ。なんでてめえがいいんだよ。ジジにはかわいそうだが、当分あのままか。
ジジさんの霊力が強すぎて引き離せるかどうか。ジジさんに何らかの後遺症が残るかも。
何やってんだてめえは。ちょま、真っ暗だよ。みんなどこ？ここどこなの？
ジジ！
モモ、そこにいんの？ジジ戻ったの？モモ！待て。太郎、顔開けろ。ゆっくりだぞ。
ゆっくりゆっくり。
いや、どっちだよ。変顔してるからわかんねえし。モモ、オカル。
That's Gigi.
どうやら本人みてえだな。これどういうこと？
貴様ら全員ぶち殺しじゃ。
Was he sleeping?
ちょっと何？こいつは厄介だぜ。何？
He needs to stay warm.
やパパいいシャンテンあ池の恋やパパ冷水をかけると邪視でやパ
え？
痛いの俺なんすけどっていうか俺いつまで体がしてなきゃいけないんすかできないっすよどういまって深夜に花を変な男に合わせるなんて嫌だねジェージは早すぎますそれよりもジジすまなかったな邪視がいると分かってたらお前らだけで行かせなかったわしの責任だすまんちょっとやめてよらしくないした
くアマちゃんだぜ まさかジャシを抑え込めるとでも思ってんのか。
Is that a crap
ジャシっ
stick?
て山の毛ってのは神と崇められるほどのやつらだぜ。そういう意味でこいつは最高の器だけどな。やつはどんどん強くなる。いずれ防げなくなるぜ。
お祓いができるまで神越しから外へは出るな。それと太郎の結界も長くは持たねえ。おのおのお湯の入った水筒を常に身につけておけ。すぐにぶっかけられるようにな。
He's like me when I have my girl sick, which reminds me I have to go get my hot water bottle. It's not warm enough anymore. Stay warm, Gigi!
ジジも十分気をつけてくれ。手を洗うとき、水を飲むとき、雨の日、変身しちまうからな。
So it's not specifically called like weather or anything by itself. It's specifically water. It's like a trigger.
あれは二度とごめんだわ。
ですね。お祓いが完了するまではなんとか頑張りましょう。
助けに来てくれてありがとね。
何かあったらまた呼んでくださいです。
チャコさん、あの UFO はどうやって飛んでるんですか？
みんなです。
そうやシャコ、名前は？
ペニーチンコスです。
Cinco. Bye bye. Bye bye, Cinco. And Chiquitito. That looks fun. Taking the cow. Another.
てか UFO で帰るんかい。
めっちゃ近いですけど。
オッケー。
This is regular.
すいません。
別にいいよ。気使いすぎ。はい、ここに手を置いて。
綾瀬さん、さっきから何してるんですか？
何が？何もしてないよ。
手のやつ、どんなゲームか。
何のことかわかりません。
ねえもう、太郎が全然言うこと聞いてくれ。
That reminds me of things. 青春.
ねえもう、太郎が
Actually, it's kind of hot now with my water bottle.
いくよ。せーの。ゲッツ。全然違うから。俺の体だ。俺の好きなように動く。
ジジの両親に何かお見舞い買わなくてよかったの？
What about apples and you cut them into bunnies? Or like mikan and that I don't know if they can eat. Maybe
元気
flowers.
になってるといいね。
She could see all the hand holding. Oh my god.
そもそもそんな心配してないから。
よかった、元気そうじゃん。
はい、体だけ動かすってむずいっすよ。
よそ見すんな。ああ、やっちゃってるわ。
警察も行方を追っています。
Oh no.
許さねえ、綾瀬ま俺たち地底人を敵に回したな。
Subterraneans? Like mole people? Whoa.
一緒に行こ
ジジさん、その後どうですか？
う。いやー、よくないっすね。わかんない。普通のお祓いじゃないっぽいし、祭りとかの林ってあるじゃん。
Those three? Oh no. Banana 星人.
させて
What?
体から出て
Banana 人? Banana 宇宙人?
きやすいようにするんだって。
なるほど。
They want to do it to entertain
体
Eve.
から出てきやすいようにするんだって。でも林を引き受けてくれるとこがないらしいわ。
太郎の結界が効かなくなっちゃったらまたジャスト。
うちらで抑え込むしかないよね。オカルンにも頼みたいことがあるんだけどさ。
なんですか？
じゃないの。あんたの顔見ると落ち着くわ。じゃないの。
Wait, what's with all this? Give Mama back to us.
あんたの顔見ると落ち着くわ。それより火山やばくない？噴火したやつ見た？あんたら好きそうなやつだよ。ほらこれ。火山の近くに UFO 出現だって。巨大ミミズは？何それ、宇宙人？
そのデマ流したの私だから綾瀬ももう悪く言わないで。
ウェイアイラちょいとつらかせ。
ぶち殺されてえの。私のクラスの前で仲良くすんのやめてよね。それでこそ
That is such a JoJo stance. I don't know. It looks very JoJo.
あんたの高倉くんは違うから声かけてくれて嬉しかった。
オカルンもアイラもさ、うちでお泊まりしてほしいんだけど。二人がいた方が心強いんだよね。24時間見張れるわけじゃないし、今夜はできるだけ休んでほしいじゃん。
まあ仕方ないですよね。それは仕方がない。
仕方ない、仕方がない。
だけど嫌になっちゃう。こんなことになっちゃうんだろ。ほんと最悪。ああ、やだやだ。
最悪、やだやだ。They are so funny. They are both hiding their feelings under. But you can hear the way they're.
なのそれ。
しょうがないなそれは。
なんでこんなことになっちゃうんだろう。ああ、やだやだ。
無理なら別にいいけど。
The true colors.
今日からは？
今日？
友達とかと予定あるならいつでもいいけど。
別にそんな予定ないわよ。
アイラ、うちのせいで友達と何かあんなら無理して付き合わなくていいよ。
あんたは別に関係ないし。悪いのは私なんだから。
I have a feeling that they're gonna. Let's see.
あ、腕取れた。おばさんどうしよう。煙も出てきてるっす。
いよいよだな。太郎、もう外れていいぞ。ご苦労さん。
いったしんどかった。
ありがとう太郎、助かったよ。お湯で手とか洗えよ。
左、左。違う。あ。
お邪魔します。
柱。
お金会いたかったよ。
ああ、最悪。ほんと嫌になっちゃう。
あいらっしゃい。相変わらずかわいいね。
太郎大丈夫？どいつもこいつも。水筒持て。ジジが変身したらすぐお湯かけろ。
うち赤。太郎大丈夫？
ちょっと休ませてもらいます。いただきます。
He's so cute.
いつも何使ってんの？じゃあ入浴。
What about the moisturizing milk? Same brand. Expensive. Let's play Smash Bros later. I have a feeling that Mofu Mofu cushion is more important than shoyu. I can read shoyu nisu. Sauce. I think. I don't know. Oh!
そっちじゃねえ。
Don't freak me out! What? Owari.
お泊まり会といえば恋バナよね。
Sleepovers equals love stories.
怖い話だろ。
じゃあ私からね。高倉くんといえば
怖い話です。不条例は渇きを覚えているというのは
くんといえば
怖い話ですね。例は水辺に集まりやすく。
高倉くん博識。
こいつぜ。
We became a family. Cool. That was very. Sorry, it went to English and it's just surprising always. It was a very nice episode, kind of like cooling down after all the craziness, but setting up some really great stuff for next time. Number one, the subterraneans. Super intrigued. Very like ominous feeling that scene. It was quite well done. And then comedic timing is often just so good in the show. Like in that first scene where they keep doing them, and then he's like, "Mudada" or something. And then when the opening starts, it cuts him off, and like here at the end where, you know, they pause the sauce, but then it drips, and then you think, oh, it's gonna, oh, okay, it didn't, and then it does. Like stuff like that is, you can just tell that the story is well thought out, and its delivery is fresh and fun, and even in an episode that is like there's like a wind down, a transitional from one arc to the next. Yeah, it's still very entertaining. And on top of that, you have all these fun character interactions and still like growth or development, I should say. Like with Ira, I mean, we saw where she started, what she did, and there's still the aftermath of that. Like it's not just swept under the rug or anything. It still weaves in a larger story into this kind of transitional episode. So all in all, I have to say an 8 out of 10. Like, what do you want from an episode 5 after that kind of 10? You know, this is pretty much what you want. I'm looking forward to seeing more Gigi outside of his comedy moments as well. And how exactly will he and the evil eye be able to potentially coexist in the way that maybe Okarun and Turbo Baba's power, you know, is integrated and they coexist with Turbo Baba still in the little cat. We have Momo with her power, we have Ira with hers, but Sara Silky or whatever her name is, I don't quite remember. It's been a while since season 1, but I'm curious if someone can remind me how she saved her or something, and then she was like left with her power. I'm not 100% sure there, but I am looking forward to seeing her utilize her powers again. So in the same way, Gigi will probably find some, like maybe the evil eye will pass on and the residual power will be left behind, or they'll be more like coexisting entities, like, because that was a very cool part. The evil eye is like a mountain spirit, which is like a god. But what I'm most interested in right now is that subterranean species or whatever, and how and why that thing was there, and why that thing like raised that worm. Like maybe everything, the connections it had with the people of that village, the reasons for doing what it did might not have been what it told other people. Like maybe it used the other people for its own, to further its own nefarious plot. Like, I don't know. Hollow Earth, the weird and ancient theory. So I heard a little bit about the Hollow Earth, but I'm wondering, like, does it link the subterraneans, as he called himself? Would it be like, people talk a lot about how deep the ocean is, or how big the forests of Canada and the Amazon are, how anything could lurk in portions of these lands and waters untouched by human hands and eyes. You know what's 1,000,000 times larger than the ocean or the Amazon? The inside of the freaking Earth. There's an absolutely massive amount of space inside their planet that has never been mapped or explored. While I don't know what we will discover mole people exactly, I feel there is a strong potential for cryptids to be found inside the Earth. Thank you for listening. That is this. What is cryptids? Would that be what this mole person or subterranean? So cryptids, according to Google, is animals or beings whose existence is unproven or disputed, often appearing in folklore and legends. They are subject of cryptozoology, a field considered a pseudoscience by mainstream science. But at some point, like, don't know anything about this, but at some point a lot of sciences used to be pseudosciences, so just saying. Examples include Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, and the Chupacabra. But those things exist above land, not list of cryptids. A bunyip, a champy lake monster. What? Cryptid whales. Giglioli's whale, rhinoceros dolphin, high-finned sperm whale, alula whale, unidentified beaked whales. I mean, there have to be some undiscovered. Like, stuff like this is so interesting. Megalodon. Surviving populations of megalodon. Oh, so it's like that has existed, but then Ogopogo, sea serpents. Wait, oh, terrestrial. Wait, what is terrestrial? Wait, where's underground? There's the Mongolian deathworm. Oh, so maybe that thing is one of these things, like a Dover demon. I don't know, but it could be that. Or that's the chupacabra. Oh, Moa, surviving original population. Medium to large flightless bird. Cool. So here's the Mongolian deathworm, flying. But this subterranean one would be maybe like a completely new invention. It definitely had an interesting looking face. But anyway, I think stuff like this is fun and interesting, and I'm excited to be watching a story that makes a story of it, you know? I like it. So thank you guys for watching my reaction. I am also going to be reacting to some Grand Blue tonight over on Fansly. Currently on Fansly, I react to like lewd shows with a certain amount of ecchi or nudity or whatever. So I react. Currently, I'm reacting to Space Dandy, which doesn't really have that much ecchi apparently, but it's hilarious. Date Alive. I finished Takamine-san. Busk Doll, which has just the right amount of ecchi. And Pantheon Stocking with Garter Belt. And also I'm starting Grand Blue Season 2 tonight. So hope you guys have a really good weekend, and I'll see you. Bye!